There's a reason it's called an upgrade. Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here from Walts, and today we're taking a look at the Kanto ORAs. We're revisiting them as they just released their white model, and we also got a SUB8 to finally connect and test out. If you stick around to the end of the video, there is going to be a sound test with both the subwoofer on and subwoofer off, so you get a good idea of how much bass you really get when you add them. So with all that being said, let's jump right into it. Now, like I said, we have done a full review on the ORAs already, so if you want to get nitty gritty, look at the technical sides. If you're not familiar with the speaker, definitely go check that out. I'll leave that linked right here. In short, however, here are some of the things I love about the ORAs. The ORAs were Kanto's first step into powered desktop speakers that were PC friendly and Mac friendly. They are just easy to plug in because you can use that USB Type-C, and you can also use them for turntables. I really just like how easy they have been. With the simple press of the volume knob, you can switch between inputs, and of course, you can adjust the volume with the knob. It feels very nice. It just overall works really well with computers out of the box. I have it plugged into a Mac, and I've never had issues. It shows up right away as Kanto ORA speakers, and I've just never had connectivity issues. I also just overall love the look of the ORAs, and especially now in white. They're just clean and compact, and for what they are, they sound a lot better than anyone would expect. So it's going to come in black or white, and then also you can have a black or white sub. We have the white sub in the SUB8. What's cool about the ORAs is that you can connect a sub to them without having to plug into an amplifier. With the sub out port, it'll automatically kick in at 100 hertz and take away all those lower frequencies and push them down to the sub, which I found to really help bring the volume up and overall just the sound quality. Now, disclaimer, I have been using the ORAs in my desktop workstation and I haven't had a complaint. This is without the subwoofer, but I knew eventually I would want to get one. So once I was able to get the subwoofer, I definitely had to make an updated video. So for those of you who might be a little bit on the fence if this is going to work for you without the subwoofer, even without the subwoofer, they sound very bass heavy, which is unusual for a speaker of this size. But I think more importantly, they just produce an overall balanced sound. You know, if this really is your office speaker, it's going to fill the room, but if you're in a living room, it's not going to fill the living room. That's meant for real speakers, something like, I don't know, maybe the Ren, which we might see a video on. And with that all being said, I did receive the sub and think that, you know what, it's going to sound good, but how much better could it really sound? And I was just shocked at how much depth and overall soundstage had improved. With the SUB8, you can adjust the crossover and the gain, so I was really able to tune it to my liking. I would say that having the frequency set to about 100 hertz and then the gain to about a little less than half was probably the most crisp results and the way I liked it, to sound. But if you're just using the SUB8 with a different pair of speakers, then that might be totally different. So yeah, with these settings, I found that the sub really takes care of those lower frequencies, and I thought that this opened up the ORAs, allowed them to sound louder just because the sub was doing most of the lifting. I listened to a lot of rap, house music, lo-fi, and these are genres that typically demand a lot of bass for them to sound clean. So I think for me, that's why it's making such a difference. Again, even if you don't want to buy the subwoofer right away, you have that option down the road. I would just get the speakers on their own, just try it, because you'd be surprised at how well these things do. Oh, and if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Now, you might have noticed with the new ORAs in white, we also have some speaker stands in white as well to match, and these are also from Kanto. So we got the S2W, which is the lower, flatter stand, and then the SE2W, which is the raised one. Now, if you ask me which one I like better, I gotta be honest, I think it'd be a toss-up. I think it just depends on the look you're going for and also what you have on your desktop. If you have a very empty or minimal desktop, then I would probably look at the raised ones just because they add some depth to your setup. But if you have a very busy desk, I think the smaller, lower profile are kind of cool because it kind of just nudges the speaker into place because, again, you don't have a lot of room. So that's just my personal thought. Let me know down in the comment sections which ones you would prefer. I just think that it's cool that Kanto has, white stands, white speakers, white sub, along with black stands, black speakers, black sub. Now, I doubt we're going to see orange for, other models, but it's just cool that they include those options. So I think that's about all I want to cover with the Auras and adding that sub 8. We are going to be doing a sound test here shortly where we're going to turn the sub on and off so you can get that experience, know what you're paying for. And if you're thinking about picking up a pair of these and you want to directly support me, make sure you check all the links in the description. Or if you want to get a deal, YouTube at Walts, you can email us. If you already have the Auras, let us know what you think of them down in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@walts so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.